Today, we're tackling a big topic. I originally set out with my sailboat to explore 3 unrelated abandoned places in Italy. At least that's what I thought. It was an abandoned hospital by the sea, which also served as a sanatorium. There was a vast farm with countless greenhouses stretching into the distance, along with a heliomarine therapy center. I eventually realized, after doing some research on the internet, that these 3 seemingly ordinary places were actually one huge complex, and all the places interacted with each other. Inside these places, I made some very surprising discoveries, especially in the hospital, where I really had absolutely no idea what I was going to find. I've decided to create a 3-episode series retracing the history of this massive abandoned complex. Today, we'll begin with the farm, which supplied all the food for the hospital, sanatorium, and heliomarine center. Welcome to the trilogy. Today is special, on the sea again. We'll explore the city by boat. Look at that, we have an institute. An abandoned heliotherapy institute. But the craziest thing is him. We're about to explore a huge abandoned hospital by the sea. This mess is huge, completely hidden by vegetation. From here you can't see anything. It looks like a city. Just need to find a place to anchor. Put the Zodiac in the water and I'll leave it on the beach and walk up. We're going to check that thing out. It looks incredible. Welcome to this new adventure. We're exploring today. I'm not sure if this was villas or a large farmhouse. There are lots of greenhouses. There are 5 houses. It looks huge. We're arriving in front of the first house. It doesn't seem very lively. When you see the state of the land, I don't know what we're going to find in there. If there's anything, we have no idea. I have no info about this spot. We found it completely by chance, this one. It's not on any map. If it looks good, you'll add it to a map. What's in there? I can't see anything. I need a flashlight. This must be the house entrance. It's clearly not inhabited, there's no doubt about that. Is anyone there? No, but look, everything has fallen apart. There are swings over there. Because actually what you don't see is the view of the sea that you have here. No kidding. Let's be careful, there are snakes everywhere. Let's be a bit cautious. At any moment, it's a huge squat, this place. I don't know. Oh, I'm going to take out a flashlight and we'll see what we find in there. Let's go. We have to be careful because I saw that the house was... It appears to be illegal construction without a permit. Everything is crooked and I don't know what it is. Oh wow, but there's everything in there. I'll be careful. The floor is very uneven. Because actually everything is cracked. A little kitchen area here. A flower died though. I'm really walking on eggshells. Guys, we'll go see what's in the garage afterwards. Is anyone there? There's no one left in there. Wow. Yes, there are mosquitoes. There are billions of mosquitoes. It's a mosquito nest. I'm going to get eaten alive. There was some crazy squatting going on. The house was squatted for a long time, I think. Come on. What's lying around everywhere? There's food and leftovers. Ah, there are condoms. Yeah, but there are a ton of condoms. What is this? Is this a hookup spot or something? Look at this. There are condoms everywhere. 1, 2, 3. Ah, that's disgusting. There are tissues and everything. Some guys definitely came here to hook up. Maybe tourists since we're close to the sea. The furniture was nice. Damn, the hutch. It's incredible. Shit, it sucks. It hurts to see furniture like that abandoned. There's some diploma or national recognition there. I'm not sure. It's a nice little house, it's a shame. I'm really being careful, because the floor is uneven. It's broken everywhere. We're in the bathroom. Oh, it stinks, it's horrible. Oh my god! Are there still clothes in there? Oh, the smell, I get it. There's stinky, stagnant water in a bucket. Disgusting. There are still some makeup things left, it's crazy. I'm recording everything on my phone. The big camera's out of battery. I forgot to charge it like an idiot. The ups and downs of living on a boat, you forget a lot of things, you know? Wow, it's moldy here. Wow, it's all moldy. I'm not sure how a video shot entirely on my new phone will turn out. It's better than the old one, but still not great. Ah, there's some noise in the darker shots. I'll see what I can do with this in editing. But it's crazy, you know. To just give up like that. Overnight, I suppose it was abandoned pretty suddenly based on its condition, but who knows what? What's in there? Wow, it's cracked on the ground. They set up a lounge with another couch here. What was it? Were these illegal apartments or what? Is there a kitchen area there?
Seriously?
Wow. That's gross. That's really, 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 really gross. That's crazy. Some guys built themselves a summer vacation house. It's apparently of questionable legality because I seriously doubt there was a building permit for that. I really doubt it. What are we going to find in there? For now, it's full, but there's still a kitchen. Are you serious? It's just kitchens, actually. I don't understand the lease. I just stepped on something gross. It's just kitchens every time, kitchen furniture. It's still weird. So, no illegal housing was built here? So these clusters of small buildings and all these kitchens were part of the farm. It was simply to allow the farm workers to eat, to take a break. It served as their break room, their dining room. 40,000 degrees. I don't know what I've gotten myself into. So people... Oh, this place is really strange. I can't figure it out. What are we in? It's the chimneys. Like some kind of... like a pizza oven, you know? In there... It's weird, huh? There are 4 or 5 similar houses. They're all stacked up, which is weird. Let's check out the rest and see what we find. There are greenhouses everywhere. There are greenhouses everywhere. You can't enter the greenhouses anymore. They've clearly become jungles, those things. It's crazy, huh? He has another house there, so it looked clean from afar. Because from a distance, actually, that one, the roof is brand new. And I thought, well, this stinks. But no, it's abandoned too. But yeah, of course, look. But from here, it doesn't look impressive. But I swear to you, the roof is brand new. It hasn't been abandoned for 500 billion years. Afterwards, why it was abandoned, we don't know. Let's go see if we can find an entrance. And that's the view you get, you know? And below there, what you can't see, underneath, there are greenhouses. It's surrounded by greenhouses, but the vegetation has grown so much you can't see anything now. What was in there? It's a house. Hacienda Turistica. It was clearly an agricultural matter, and that must have been the farmer's house. It's been abandoned for 1 billion years. Did you see it now? Everything's been washed away, you know. It keeps returning. There's always more. There are 2 more houses nearby. We'll show you around. Clearly this looks interesting and complete. Let's check it out quickly. I think there's an opening. I saw something behind it. Because here it's open, so we have to be careful because of that. It's a snake's nest, guys. Wow, it's so unstable, nothing opens. Come on, welcome to the kitchen for a change. Another kitchen. Let's be careful. The floor looks extremely unstable. Move forward stealthily in there, because otherwise it's bad news. It seems it was destroyed, renovated, then destroyed again. There's furniture piled inside. It's a complete mess. I've got stuff full of shoes. It doesn't look like it goes any further there. The entire floor is uneven and needs work. To the point that even the doors don't hold anymore. I mean, they don't open anymore. Bathroom? Well, on the other hand, this place doesn't connect with the rest. We need to find another way in. Well, actually, there's a world where that's open. You see, it's completely messed up. Yeah, but here it goes straight to the upper floor. I think it's the upstairs apartment. I'll check it out quickly. It looks dangerous. Let's hurry upstairs. The building is cracked all over. We have to be careful on the stairs because if it collapses, we're dead. What are we going to find in there? I have no idea. Smells like a hoarder's. Looks like squatting happened here. I was about to say it smells like a hoarder's place. No, it smells like a big squat. 2004. Someone? I can't even open the doors. Everything's blocked. Clearly someone squatted here. It's been emptied out. You'll understand later why I told you there was probably someone squatting here. Is anyone there? I couldn't see behind the glass. I thought there were people there. Walk through. Look. I'm telling you, this place has been squatted. The squatter here had Diogenes syndrome. I'm not moving. It's starting to crack under my feet. It's billions of cigarette butts and bottles. Those are squatters, that's what it is. Oh wow, the guy who lived here was a real hoarder, but I'm going to step back because the floor is giving way under my feet. It's starting to crack before it collapses. Oh man, I didn't see that. It's cracked everywhere because the building's been abandoned and is unstable. Honestly, I can't imagine this place still standing in 5 years. Alright, I'm getting out of here before it collapses. And we're going to check out what's next. So what do we have in here? In this big villa in the center of the estate, actually, it housed the management offices, so all the staff who ran the place worked there. There was also a small apartment upstairs that allowed, I think, the director to spend the night there if needed. It's hard to imagine when it's in such a state, you know. But yeah, the way the house is built is really, really weird. I don't think there's much in those last 2 rooms, just a car. We have an old Fiat Punto. It's been there for 120 years and now we're in the middle of all the greenhouses. I said it was surrounded by greenhouses. Now we have to go through all the greenhouses to the 2 buildings that are above. You can see it's been abandoned for a long time. It's not recent here, the abandonment. I think it's about 30 or 40 years old. You see what I'm telling you, look. From below, you can't tell it's abandoned. The roof looks brand new. It's odd the house has a brand new roof. They were planting in containers. Look! They were large concrete containers with perlite inside. And they planted in these containers in greenhouses. It's pretty crazy. That one, it fell over, but look how it was inside. You see, they're all bins like that. Big growing bins with automatic watering and everything, and they planted in there. And here you can see the house from above. It smells good. It clearly smells really, really good. Everything is abandoned. After seeing the Google Maps image, I was certain. Because on maps you can really see that it's decayed. That's always a very good indication. On the other hand, we're going to go up slowly since it's steep and extremely hot. But yeah, we're in the middle of the greenhouses. I'm not going to film all the greenhouses. He has 50 of them, you know, it's a mess. It's like a jungle, this thing. We're coming up to yet another house. You see, it's the same, the roof. It's spotless. The house, not at all. Let's see if we can get to this one. Because where's the entrance? Where's the entrance to this house? How do we get in there? It's already open! I need to figure out how to get there. Ah, this way. Come on. Welcome. It's so hot, guys. You're lucky you're not here with me. It's a jungle here. It's a jungle. Look at that entrance. Pure decay. That's true Urbex. Now that's real Urbex. Just the way we like it. It's 800 degrees up there. Weird. Alright, what do we have in this house here? It's bursting everywhere. I see that in my opinion. The reason for the abandonment is that it's falling apart. I'm in an unstable kitchen, so I'm being careful. Actually, all the houses are unstable. Be careful during Urbex. Wow, can you see all that flying around on the ground? I'm already getting eaten alive. There are 500 mosquitoes. It looks completely empty here. It's completely torn up. There's nothing left in there. We're arriving after the war. Clearly, here, that must have been the entrance originally. Alright, I'm gonna go through. Wow. Oh yeah, have you seen the garden? Oh, wow. Where the hell have we ended up this time? Seriously, the agricultural thing of I don't know what, but it's still weird. What's in there? It's a big bottle. It's hot. Let's check the next one. This one's empty. I think we have to go back through it to get out, since we can't go around it. It's such a jungle.
Wow.
It goes up, it goes up, it goes up. There are still greenhouses over there, more greenhouses.
Let us show you closer.
Because even the substrate appears to remain. Oh yeah, they used cocoa for planting. Careful, there are clumps of soil, there's everything. No, but wait. In another world, this was a turbo oil plantation for a day. Because really, it's all in pots. There's a greenhouse, you know. You see, there was. That's why you see water tanks everywhere, including large concrete ones like small water towers. There was air conditioning and they even had ventilation. To cool it down a bit. The temperature in the greenhouse. And there you go. The huge thing. The operation was massive, covering the entire mountain with greenhouses everywhere. In the aerial shots, much is hidden by dense vegetation. Many greenhouses are completely concealed beneath leaves and brambles. There was also livestock farming, so there were cows, goats, chickens, rabbits. They raised them for meat. It was really a whole economy. They were 100% self-sufficient in food, so it really allowed them to feed the whole hospital that was right next door, and also the Heliomarine Center that was down below.
Wow.
Ah, it's a greenhouse. It really lives up to its name. It's 400 degrees in here. Let's keep going up, walking by the greenhouses. There's one last shack ahead, which looks much less damaged than the others we've seen. We'll see this through. You know, I finish what I start, and that way we'll have seen everything. There's even another building up there. And here, we're above the greenhouses.
It's really huge.
What you can't see is that actually over there are still plenty of greenhouses behind above. Far over there after that behind, deep in the jungle. It's hard to make out. We're enjoying the view. A little less than the temperature. It's currently 42 degrees. Feels like 48. That really puts things into perspective. Look at that, the view we have from here. Wow, you can see the greenhouses from here. You can clearly see all the greenhouse levels. It goes down, I'm not sure what, just a little. Another house and more greenhouses are behind.
It's really huge.
What's that? Oh man, he's not going in there. Electric transformer. Those are the electrical boxes over there. You have to be careful, because sometimes in there are guys who died. Here, these are the big transformers. 15,000 volts. 220, 380. And right there next to it, there's also a big greenhouse. There's another building, we'll check it. Not the most beautiful Urbex spot, but still Urbex. No matter what those who say otherwise think, I could hit the jackpot here, look at that. Oh, the little prickly pears. They're nearly ripe, and some are already red, which is good. I might go pick some before I leave. Alright, let's keep going up. Until the last building. At least we can comfort ourselves with this amazing view. Because we're really feeling great here. It's like 1,000 degrees here. We just saw the water towers. It's the water reserve for the thing, agricultural thing, you know. You've got a big one there, you've got a big one there, there are several others, and there's a whole mess of piping there. Just above there, we'll get there. There's the last building. I'm telling you, I'm glad to get there. Actually, it's a winding road in the mountains, and it's a steep climb too. Yeah, it smells good, but the gate's rusty. They're not really water towers. They're large rainwater collectors. Here we are. Let's be careful. It's that when passing underneath, I saw a red LED that was lit up there. And you see, I understand why it's abandoned. Everything is falling apart. Everything is falling apart. I think the ground, there must have been a big landslide at some point, and then that's when it was abandoned. We should be cautious. It moves in all directions when you walk. Come on, we're arriving at the last building. There are still greenhouses everywhere. Because behind it's just greenhouses there. As far as the eye can see. And there's another building. Look. 2 buildings even. Let's go check it out. That's what we're here for. Another building was planned here, but it fell into ruin. Some greenhouses over there are now ruins. I don't know how long it's been abandoned, but it's been quite a while. That's for sure. It's not like it's been abandoned since yesterday. Let's see what we can find in this mess. I don't think we came up here to see much, in my opinion, but we'll see anyway. We're here. Small house, but nice. A little walk on the tree, welcome. The floor is uneven, yeah. Completely. I think it's all empty. Actually, the most interesting house in the end was the first one. There's just a deck chair and a bed left. There's little left inside. It was cute, but the paneling is new. It's funny. Sometimes something broken is right next to something new. It's the kitchen, there's nothing left. And here... What's this? It's another air room. Wow, spiderwebs in the bathtub, my god. Alright, apparently there was a floor. They removed the spiral staircase. Well, there are some crazies who must have had fun putting this board up to climb, but I'm not messing around with that. I'm not suicidal. Don't do that kind of stupid stuff, by the way. Alright, let's go check out the other building. So, yeah, it's been abandoned for, I don't know how long, but for a while. When you see the state of the place, it didn't fall apart just yesterday. Alright, let's go see what's hiding in there. Be careful with that. I keep messing up. Stuff stuck everywhere. You know, that kind of little crap there. The ball that sticks everywhere is awful. That stuff itches non-stop. I think that, anyway, we're going to jump into the sea when we get down from here because I'm reckless. It's 400,000 degrees. I'm walking in an old greenhouse. Since she disappeared, she was there. And I'm just going to see what's behind me. Mark? Our water leak problem there. We had a water leak in the boat. A few days ago, that may be the right pipe. Alright, what do we have back there? Ah. Everything has fallen. It must have been the junk storage, you know? But everything has fallen. It's sticking to me everywhere. It's horrible. I still want to see the last one. We go all the way, you know that. Careful, the glass panel's here. Ah, some coolness. No. It's a cold room. At what moment? Is it a huge cold room? Ah, it was to store the vegetables, yeah. I think while waiting for the trucks to arrive and load them. So that was the last building. That's the fridge? Damn, all that for a fridge. So this fridge wasn't used at all to store vegetables or fruits, it was simply used to store meat. The building next to it was the slaughterhouse, where livestock was processed into meat for the establishment. What we couldn't visit is that around it there are still 2 buildings further down that were completely overgrown with brambles. It was impossible to get inside. Upstairs at the top and back of the hill stood another building. The reasons for the place being abandoned are actually simple. When the hospital and Heliomarine Center closed, employees lost their jobs, causing the farm to close too. That's the end of the trilogy's first episode. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next part, featuring the Heliomarine Center and the huge abandoned hospital where I found something unexpected. You can see from my face that it's hot. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Don't worry, there are some really crazy things coming up. Right now, we're traveling. We left with the sailboat, and it's been 2 months since we've been living on board. Filming wild things all along the Italian coast. Honestly, what's coming in the next few weeks? It's going to be insane. So there will be everything. There will be a bit of everything. Some small things, some decay, and some really crazy stuff. You're not ready for what's coming out next week, are you? I found something. It's brand new. I think it's never been found in an Urbex before. Take care. Subscribe if you enjoyed. See you next week. Bye.